DJ Damage for putting that together.
I don't know DJ Damage. Shout out DJ Thorough.
Right.
Shout out everybody else.
I listened to the whole mixtape.
You feeling it?
You got some records on there, right? You know what I mean? Would you say some real shit, like 2-minute joint?
Oh, you cursing this joint?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Will you say some real shit, like the 2-minute joint? You talking about your mom?
Yeah, you know she passed away about 5-6 months ago. You know, man, my mom was like best friend, so it was like I ain't had a type of relationship where though she was a mother, she was like more of a friend to me. Like,
okay,
when nobody else was in my corner, she was in my corner. So when she died, it's like it crushed me. And that song was like, it's called 2 Minutes, and it's mainly pertaining to like I used to have big dreams on being a rap star, buying her. My main dream was to buy a house and buy a car.
Okay.
But when she died, like it's like what's the point of dreaming if I can't get her nothing? If I can't do nothing for my mom. So you know, that was a deep joint, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real record. And
keep it being, man. I cry every time I listen to that joint because I gave a whole wave on it. Like, you know what I mean? And it only been 6 months, so I'm still hurting about that. Like, you know what I mean? And then I just got shot up. So she was the main one in the hospital with me. Like, she came to my crib and took care of me when I couldn't walk. Right before she passed, I couldn't even walk. She was cleaning I had a colostomy bag. She was cleaning me up. Like, who's gonna clean dookie off you? Like, she's cleaning the dookie off me every day and washing me up. And then she passed away right after I started walking and getting better again. So it killed me, you know what I'm saying? Crushed me hard. So I had to dedicate at least one song on the mixtape to her. I dedicate everything to my mom, so I had to make a song for her, you know what I'm saying? It was mainly for my family, like all my aunts and my dad. Everybody called me crying when they hear that joint. So, you know what I'm saying? I did it for my family, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit, that's real shit. Now, everybody want to know, you know, first time I heard you was with Cassidy.
Yeah.
You just did a joint with Swiss Beats. Are you full surface or are you strictly independent?
I'm strictly independent, man. OBH, Mark Madness.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing. Like Cass, now, you know, if you didn't know, me and Cass was co-defendants on a murder.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So when Cass got locked up for that murder, a lot of people don't know I was locked up too for that murder. But Cass said he was a celebrity and I wasn't. So Cass turned himself in. I ran, like, he a celebrity, he got bread, I don't. They gonna roof me, and they kinda know he ain't do it. So it's like, he got out like in 7 months, 6 months, I ran. Like, I court, they set me down for a couple years. I had to really go through the works. I had to really fight that joint. I ain't really had no lawyer money or nothing. So it was like, I really fought that joint with the judge head up, like, and you know, the grace of the law, I won. Beat the whole joint, you know what I'm saying? Cass copped out to involuntary manslaughter, stating that he was there, but he ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he could have prevented it, but his charges was he could have prevented it, but he ain't prevented it, because he knew both parties. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole murder, and I had a couple of attempted murders go along with that. So, you know, I fought the whole joint by myself. Look back in the courtroom, nobody in the courtroom but my mom and my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I mean? Those who was in my corner, people ain't, you know, they ain't put $5 to my lawyer. They ain't send me $5 for commentary. So, you know, I'm OBH, man, Mark Madness, man. That's my folk, man. You know, I ain't shouting no upset out, man.
I can dig it.
Now, you're infamously known for saying, I'll give you a bitch $500 to rip the meat out of her.
Oh, man, I don't know. You know that.
No, you're definitely known for saying that.
And all that.
So, I want to know a couple questions. Number one, what's your favorite strip club anywhere? Not just in Philadelphia, anywhere.
Atlanta. I've been to, like, I don't know if it's still open. It might, you know, they changed the name so much. I was at Body Tap with Cassidy like 4 years ago. Every girl in there, nothing under a 7.5, and 7.5 on my standards might be another guy's 9 or 10. You know what I'm saying? But everything was in there was bad. Like, I was mad. I was down there broke. I'm down there broke. I'm just with Cassidy. There's a Andre 3000. All these other rappers in there. You know, the Southern hospitality is a motherfucker, man. Like, motherfucking rap niggas walking in this motherfucker and chilling, no security, no Uzi on them or none of that. They just coming in this motherfucker chilling. So I'm sitting back watching these niggas, and Jermaine Dupri come on stage, right? No exaggeration. The guy that was with him had like 2 hands full of money, like this shit wrapped in plastic. He had to carry this shit with 2 hands. Jermaine Dupri had to throw like 30, 40 grand in that motherfucker, man. That's before the boy Rockwell came out. He was still out down there. This nigga was in there throwing money for like 2 hours and shit. Cass had like 6 grand. Through that shit ran out quick. Like 6,000. Like Jermaine Dupri gave Cass like 5 more grand to throw. I'm no exaggeration. I'm still, you know, I'm from the slums, so I'm looking on the ground like, what the fuck? I'm ready to start snatching some of this fucking money and put it in my pocket. Man, had to be like, them girls, like, they got working twos down there, so one girl guard the money while the other girl pick it up. No exaggeration. Every girl left probably with like 4 or 5 grand and shit. Like,
that's good money.
Trash bag full of money. Everything in there was bad. Like, I fucked with that joint.
What would be the most that you would pay for a piece of ass?
The most I have paid for some ass was $500. You know what I mean?
Girls, step your game up. $500, you can get a lot more than that.
Now listen, I'm making this rap shit. You know, it's gonna be another.
I have
price.
a girlfriend who made 150 grand off of one dude last year.
Yeah. Well, you know, listen, if I got it, the bitch gonna get like. I like to pay for what I like. If I got some millions of dollars. And I want to fuck like a porn star. She want 5-10 grand. I'm gonna give her 5-10 grand. I'm got millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck about money. As long as my fucking bills paid, my sons got, and my daughter got new sneakers on their feet. Like all the rest of that shit can go.
You heard it right there. Make sure you find him in the
bitches. I like money. But I'm the type of guy that get probably more menage a trois than the average guy. So
that's what you're into. That's what you like.
I really pay for the menage.
So you like to hit it from the back while she eat the girls' pussy?
Yeah, I have 4 girls at one time. I have 4 girls at one time.
Okay.
Like my man Breezy Baguettes right
girls,
here.
If you want to give him more than 4 and you think you can compete, email him.
I'll take a perk and then, you know, we're going to
get that dope dick. After being shot up yourself, did you have any like major life revelations after?
Rap after being shot up, I said, Swiss Beats, Meek Mill and Swiss Beats called me, then both of them called me on a 3-way. So, you know, Swiss is on some shit like, yo, man, I gotta get you out of here. Like, you my nigga, I don't want to in that type of situation. Listen, I'm gonna give you 7 beats, and Meek gonna jump on them joints. Whatever you gotta do, we're gonna get you out of there. Go on the road with Meek. So Meek called me Saturday, like, yo, Swiss Beats called me. Now he called me, yeah, like, what we gonna do, man? You gotta come with me. You know what I'm saying, on that tip. So I had that conversation. It was like, damn, that's what Meek was like really, he blown up. So I'm like, damn, Meek on. I know Swiss Beats. I know a couple other niggas on. I gotta use these fucking tools to my advantage and shit. Like, man, Meek like a close friend of mine, Swiss Beats, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta use these tools to my advantage. I was never using them. I was always, you know, always in the streets and shit when everybody else was in the studio. When Meek was in the studio, I was in the streets. When Cass was in the studio, I was in the street. And Cass one of my closest friends. So I was in the street when they was in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing right now. All my niggas come to the studio. And you want to know where I'm at? All my goons, they come to the studio and hang with me. Like, that's how it is. I'm trying to get that shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I dig.
All that.
We're going to get into a mix. We're going to be back with AR@thefnradio.com. You can catch us every Monday, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. DJ Circuitbreaka is Matic going to get into a mix. You know what it is.
On the late night, begging so to make so I ain't right.